Hey guys, so I am back after a long break. This November and December was jam-packed with tests for school and projects, then just a gazillion different things, and I didn't scrapbook at all, which is why I don't have any videos up on my channel either. So, um, I decided to jump back in now in January since the semester is almost done, the first semester. So there's going to be it's going to be a bit of a free space where I have no tests for school. I'm still really busy, but that fact that I don't have any tests will allow me to scrapbook again. So, Sarah Scraps and Christina Storage are doing round 3. I hope I said their names right. Are doing round 3 of Rediscover Your Stash, and I decided I'm going to try and join them. Today is the 10th of January, and I haven't scrapbooked anything yet. And this thing goes up to the 31st of January. And the point is, I did the first version, so you should probably find kits and stuff on my channel from back then, about a year ago. So the point of this event, long story short, is to not spend any money and use your stash in order to make some space for new things that are coming out in the CHA and stuff. I'll try and remember to leave a link below to the to Sarah Scraps and Christina Storage's Facebook pages, because you have to become their friends in order for them to add you to the event, to invite you. So if you're interested, I'll probably leave a link below. If you're interested and I forgot to do that, just leave me a comment and I'll reply as soon as I can. So what I decided to do this time around is not make any kits to begin with. I just gathered up everything that I want to use up, and I'm going to talk about that a bit more when I finish this intro, which is apparently going on forever. So yeah, and since I've only have 20 days left, and I don't think I'm going to make more than 3 or 4 layouts in that time period, I might continue this project into February in an attempt to do the Finish It February thing that some people in the Scrap Gals group do. I'll leave a link to that as well if I remember. And there aren't any details about that yet, but what I remember from last year, I didn't do it last year, but I read about it. So what I remember is that basically you just try to finish up projects in the month of February. But I'll probably be doing something a bit more loose. I'll probably just be using my stash and trying to catch up on some photos from November and December and stuff. So there's that. So that's what's going to be happening on my channel for the next 2 weeks. Not 2 weeks, for until the end of February probably. I might change my mind about the February, but we'll see. If you've been following me for a long time, you probably know that I only buy stuff in the summer, or if I do buy something just throughout the year, it ships to my grandparents' house in the States, and I get it when I visit in the summer. So I don't get anything new for about a year, unless I get something for Christmas from my parents from Amazon or something, but I didn't any this year because, long story. Anyway, so my mom is currently in the States, so I might be able to order some new stuff before she comes back, depending on when the stuff ships to stores, but we'll see. So anyway, I'm gonna let you watch the rest of this video because it is actually quite long. I hope you enjoy. I hope you'll be inspired to join me in this process of using up some of the stash, and also joining the Rediscover Your Stash event, because there's challenges posted in there a lot. Like, it's been 10 days and there's already 9 challenges posted that you could do. I don't know if I'm going to do any of them, but we will see. So I think it's a really fun opportunity, and it's just fun. I just really like it. There's lots of inspiration and stuff. So anyway, I'm going to stop talking now and let you watch the rest of the video. Hey guys, so I am going to show you the things that I am going to try and use up in the month of January. This is my planner, and I got this from Tiger, and it is by Blue Sky, not Tiger, from Target. This is by Blue Sky. So anyway, I use my planner not really as a planner. It's a kind of mix of planner and notebook and stuff. So in the as part of my idea, I wrote down all the things that I want to try and use up as much as I can. There's 35 things on here, which obviously I am not going to use 35 things up in just 1 month because that's ridiculous, but I want to make a big dent in them and maybe use up a couple of these, because there's a couple I might have only 3 die cuts left or 2 sheets of paper or something like that. So I'm gonna try and use as much as possible. So I'm gonna show you everything that I want to get used, and then I'm gonna do a video at the end of all of this showing you all the layouts I made and all the things that I didn't use, and just kind of give you a overview of everything that I use. So I'm sorry about this glare. It gets dark really early now, and it's Saturday, and I don't come home until 5 o'clock, and it's already dark by then. So, and I do like to film stuff on Saturday and scrapbook on Saturday, so most of the time. So I'm sorry if the lighting is kind of bad, and there's some glare. So here's my list of stuff, and I'm just going to go through them and show you what I have left of all of these. Let's start. So the first thing on my list is the Dear Lizzie Serendipity die cuts. Now this is a die cut set I based my kit on for my first kit of the mini kit series installment. And I had 11 then, and now I used I think I used 5 in the kit. And then I have 4 die cuts left. So there's 4 die cuts left, and they're pretty summer themed. Like there's, well, actually just the ice cream and the cherry is kind of summer themed. So I do expect doing a lot of summer pages, even though it's December, because there's a lot of summer product in here. So I have 4 die cuts left, and I'm hoping to use those up. These, by the way, these are containers from IKEA, and if you saw my scrap room tour, you've probably seen these as well. Then the second thing I want to use is the Amy Tangerine stitched die cuts, and there's also cut aparts in here. So I don't know how many die cuts I actually have left and how many of these are cut aparts from the paper pad, because I store them together. But the paper pad is on my list as well. So this is a cut apart. These are 8 die cuts left and a bunch of cut aparts. So I want to try and use up some of those as well. And then I have random ephemera, so that's in another container. And I have these 2 piles of stuff. So this one has flags, brads, and wood veneer, and some flare badges. And this one is just an assortment of different die cuts from a gazillion different collections that I've had for a long time. And I want to bring it down a bit. So, including both of these as well. So I'm going to try and dig into these as well. This one actually has not a lot, but it does have some of these kind of cut apart thingies from Little Yellow Bicycle that I've had for a long time, and they're travel themed. So I'm probably going to be doing a bunch of pages for my Rome album, and I'm probably going to be doing some pages for my Malta trip maybe. And maybe some pages for my US trip, because this one says US, for example. So there will probably be some travel themed pages this month as well during this series. So I usually keep these at the bottom because they're larger, and that way I can flip through everything else easier. So there we go. There's also some cut up, like there's basic gray stuff, there's those Little Yellow Bicycle, there's some gemstones, there's some cut apart from Simple Stories. Just a big mishmash of random stuff. So I want to try and use up some of these and kind of clear out this container. And some of these die cuts that I have separated out, if I don't use them, I'll probably throw them in here too, just to kind of give me another slot to put a new package of die cuts when I get one. So those are number 3 and 4, and then Snap Summer. Okay, where's that? Okay, so the last one is in this container, which is a different type of container. Use this. So here's another themed summer theme. So this is let me just find it in here as well. The Snap Simple Stories summer pack, and I have 3 4x4s, 6 3x3s, and 5 2x2 cards left, and the die cuts. So I'll quickly pull those out. So these are what they look like, and I guess I can make, I'm going to try and make a couple more pages. I know I have a lot of summer pictures left to scrapbook from August, and I have some from last year as well. So I think I will be able to use some of these too, and the die cuts. And then I also want to use these Maggie Holmes, what are these called? Project Life cards. These are the notes and things that she did with, like, Becky Higgins did based on the Notes and Things collection by Maggie Holmes and Crate Paper. So I have a bunch of 3x4s left, and I have a bunch of 4x6s left here, and there's also some included in the kit that I left in there. But I want to try and use a few more of those cards because those were the only Project Life cards I had, and now I have all of these. Well, most of these actually are cut aparts from paper collections, so I'm not sure if those count, but I do have a lot of cards now, so I want to try and use those up because I've had them for a year and a half now. So yeah. So that is that. I'm probably gonna get, I didn't add these buttons onto my list because I'm probably going to just get rid of them somehow. Give them to someone, or I don't know what, but I'll probably get rid of those. I have some rolls of washi tape written down. So I have a bunch of old rolls of washi tape that I'm gonna try. Obviously I'm not gonna use the whole roll probably, but I'm going to try and use some of this washi tape because I haven't done that in a long time. And then let's see, sequins. So these sequins, I'm talking about these sequins here, which I've had for a gazillion years and I rarely use. So I'm probably going to purge some of these as well. Not all of them, but just some of them, I think. We'll see. And then these I'm probably going to get rid of as well. These are kind of like foil something. So I wrote these down too, but I don't know. I don't think I'll be using those. So I'm probably going to get rid of both of these, or at least some of these. We'll see. And then the Happy Place Fancy Pants die cuts. I don't have a ton left. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These technically shouldn't qualify, but 6, 7, 8 and a half. So those aren't too many, and I probably won't use this, so I'll probably get rid of this as well. So yeah, so at the end of this, whatever I don't use, I'm going to go through and purge what I know I'm not going to use. It's not going to be a whole lot, but I'm going to do that. And yeah, and I'll tell you about that when I get to it later at the end of the series. So sequence, fancy plan. Okay, now we're going down. So I have a drawer of cardstock that I wrote down here, but I don't know, it's not really like a pressing matter because I'm not going to use tons and tons of cardstock anyway, and I can always, I don't have like a lot of it, I just have like a little stack. So I can always use cardstock in some other way, like to mat something, so that's something handy. And at the moment I have space for it, so that's probably something I'm not going to be using too much. So we are done with this box as well. Not box, that container, so I'll put that away. And now this is stuff that I have in my basket embellishment, and there are some other stuff in there that I want to use as well, but I will probably purge those, or they were very themed and I didn't include them in this kit, and this because I already have a ton of things. So first thing, probably gonna start from the bottom. So enamel dots, here they are. I have these 2 sheets of enamel dots left. Like this one has 4, and actually I think this one is supposed to be on this sheet. So I want to try and use up some of these enamel dots because I just have a couple, and why not use them up? Then travel. So here's another travel themed thing that I want to try and use. So
more travel pages, and I really do love these. I just never got around to using them. And I think this is from 2 Christmases ago. So, yeah. There's just some cork stickers, and I really like them. So I still love everything that I'm pulling here, but I've had it for a long time, and I don't want it to get to a point that I don't love it. So I am trying to use these up. So again, it's just a couple of little things. Like, I mean, it saves me space. So if it's 3 die cuts, they don't need 1 compartment. So I'd rather try and use them before I put them in that mishmash of die cuts, because I don't usually go through that. I should, but I don't. So I want to try and use them before they go in there and kind of disappear. So let's see, what else? Word stickers. I've had these for almost 4 years. This is one of the first things I bought when scrapbooking, and there was a 2-page thing, and there's 2 left. I don't know. I'm going to try and use them. If I don't use them, this is probably something I'm going to get rid of. By get rid of, I mean some of these things that I say get rid of, I'm going to purge them, and some of them I might throw away. Probably won't do that. And the ones that are good enough for giveaways, I will probably put in a giveaway pile. The ones that I think my sister will like, I will probably give to my sister or something. I don't know. So yeah, let's see what else is written down here. London puffy stickers. Where are they? So these are some puffy stickers that I got from Accessorize, and I love them. But they're very London themed, and I don't think I'm going to London anytime soon. So there are some things that are versatile. So like the bike and the heart and the flower things and like the apples that I'm going to try and use. And I'll probably get rid of the rest of the London themed stuff. Because if I one day go to London, I'm sure I'll find plenty of London themed things to buy. And then let's see this. So this is the Project Life desktop chipboard waterfall pack, and there was 41 pieces in this, and now there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So I'm going to try and use these up as well. And this is another travel themed kind of thing, so I might do something with that. This is another set of puffy stickers that I got from Accessorize, and it has some NYC themed stuff. But I do like this, and the apples are again versatile, and the kind of poodle actually might be able to work in the roller skates. But like these themed things, I'll probably get rid of because I don't think I'm going to New York either anytime soon. So we shall see what I do. And I'll probably get rid of these lips because it's not my thing. Circle stickers. So I have 5 of these left. I want to try and use up. I originally had 2 sheets of this, so I want to try and use those 5 up. And then this, I didn't even use it. So there's stuff missing because Amazon sent it like this. And we didn't bother refunding it because there's plenty in here. And I didn't use it, and it's a travel themed. I love these. Like there's these cool little frames. Oh, look at these. They're adorable, and like a transparency. I haven't gone through these in a long time. So I thought if I add them in here, since I'm going to do some travel pages, it'll give me a good excuse to finally use them, even if it's just once. Oh, and they're double-sided. they're gorgeous. I love these. So it will give me opportunity to use them once, and once I use them once or twice, I love them, I keep pulling from them anyway. So there's that. And we go over here, Just Scout printable. So these are printed for National Scrapbooking Day in 2016 when they were free. She now has them for, I think, $1.99. If you go to craftygemscout.com. And I printed a bunch in different sizes, and I love them, but I haven't been using them lately. And I mean, it's not something that I bought or anything, but they're just sitting here in the basket. So I thought I'll just add them in the kit and see if I end up using a couple more. What else? These are some words that I got as a present, and they're falling apart. So like I lost the O for hello, and now, well, you can see. I'm just gonna go ahead and throw that because the O is lost for eternity. Toss that in the garbage. Because I don't think I'm going to use that word on a page. And then, like, there's a hashtag thing and the U, the lucky, and an ampersand. So try and use those up. And then these are some pink foil stickers that I'm going to attempt to use. I don't love these, so if it doesn't work, it doesn't work, and I'll probably get rid of those if I don't use them. So, moving on. Let's see, chipboard, confetti. Bring a stack over here. Huge stack. So there's a lot of left on the sheet, and I still absolutely love it, but I've had it for a long time, and I don't want it to be forgotten in my stash once I keep getting new stuff. So I want to try and use that up. Then we have stitched paper pad, which should be at the bottom. Yikes. Somewhere. There we go. The stitched paper pad that matches the stitched die cuts obviously has only two full sheets of paper left and a bunch of little scraps. So I'm going to try and make a couple of pages with this, and I think if there's like tiny scraps, so what I do with paper is I keep even the tiniest scraps until I am done working with the page, with the paper pad, and then once I know, okay, I probably won't make any more layouts with this, I don't have enough, I'm not going to keep this tiny little scrap of paper if I don't use it. I'm going to try and I'll use as much as I can of this, and then like these tiny pieces I'll probably get rid of if I don't use them. So there's that, which will probably get used. Then, let's see. Scraps 6x6. So I have this folder that has scraps from 4 different paper pads, what's left of them at least. And again, there's tiny pieces that I shouldn't be keeping. So I'm going to try and go through this and use it, but most of these papers I'm not really in love with anymore. So I'll probably get rid of most of these eventually by the end of this. So some I still love, like this one is gorgeous. And some I do not like this one. I mean, what the heck. So we will see what happens with that. I haven't used these in so long. I just need to use some of them. Okay, and then floral 6x8. So I have some pieces of this. I was in love with it when I got it, but the only thing I really like anymore is this piece. So I'm going to, I do like the other pieces too, but it's kind of cream based and I have trouble using it. So I'm going to try and use it on like one last layout, and then I'll probably only keep, where is that? I'll probably only keep this sheet of paper if I don't use it, and put it with scraps or something. But we will see. And here's what the I look for. So this is from Cyprus where I live, so that's why there's Greek on here. And then let's see, 8x4 paper. So I've used this a couple of times. I fussy cut the flowers, and this was a freebie that came with a magazine. And I have a couple of sheets left of each pattern. There's 3 different patterns, I think, 3 or 4. I'm not sure. So I'm gonna probably use this a bit more. If I don't use it, I'll probably keep one of each sheet and then get rid of the rest. I don't know. We'll see. I shouldn't say get rid, because I mean I still, yeah. Anyway, Amy Tangerine +1. Where is Amy Tangerine +1? There we go. So this is a newer paper pad that I've had. I got this one last Christmas, so about a year ago. But I still want to try and use some of it because I only have, it's mostly black and whites. And I do have like a couple of scraps. I have used it quite a few times. So I still love everything from in here. It's Amy Tangerine, so of course I love everything. But I'm having a hard time using it as a collection because I've used most of the colored options and I just have some of these blues that I can't really find a match in any other paper I own, and literally black and whites and oh, except for that one maybe black and whites and grays. So we'll see. There's not too many colors left in that. I do really like it though. And then stack 8 paper pad. So stack 8 paper pad. All I have left is scraps because I gave some of it away. And yeah, so that's, I do have a couple of full sheets, so that's all stored in here. So I'm gonna try and use some more of this, and I'm probably gonna go through and purge some things at the end. Atwell collection. The Atwell collection is almost used up. So my goal is to use up the 12 by 12 papers mostly, because then I can store the 6 by 6 by itself and it won't take up so much space. So I'm going to try and use these 2 puffy stickers, and I only have 2 full sheets of paper and some scraps from here, so I'm going to try and use those up. And then and if I use these up, I'll only have alphas, which will go with my alphas. And I will have these sticky notes, which I might just give to my sister or something, or I don't know. Or I might put them with school supplies and use them there. The sticky notes aren't on here. I actually have them here. So my goal for this one is not to use, if I use this too, great, but my primary goal is to use the larger papers and the puffy stickers. Of course, I will use some of this, I think. Let's see what I have left from here. So I have some scraps. This came originally with 36 sheets, and I think maybe I have, that's a scrap. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 full sheets left. That's amazing. That's almost 5/6. That's almost 5/6. Yikes! 5/6. Okay, I can't say that. It's almost 5/6 of the paper pad used. So if I use this one up as well, great. But my primary goal is to use the 12 by 12 papers so I can get some free space. And I mean, it's not a rush to get free space because I won't get any new product but until the summer anyway. But I just want to use some of these things up. So okay, I put that back later. The Atwell collection, and then music theme pack. I have this pack of paper that's from the store here, and it's all black and white and has music themed stuff, and some of it is a bit weird to me. So it's not actually, some of it is gorgeous, like this paper here is beautiful, but I don't know how I would use it, so I will probably give away, I mean, I don't know if I'll give it away. I'll probably put this in a giveaway stack or something if I don't use it. I don't think I'm going to use it, but we'll see. And then Happy Place Fancy Pants paper. I literally have like 3 scraps left from that, I think, and I'm storing them in this huge folder, and I don't know why. So I do have some tiny pieces in here as well. So if I don't use this up, I will probably get rid of the tiny pieces and put the scraps in that scrap 6 by 6 folder I showed you. I mean, like, look at these tiny pieces. So, like, the only reasonable piece are these 2 here and this text. Oh, and this one maybe. So that's all I have left, and a couple of strips of paper and these kind of square thingies, and like one floral from somewhere. So we'll see. I'll probably end up getting rid of these 4 or 5 pieces and just using those. But I want to use this because this is ridiculous. And I do have coordinating die cuts to match. And then Marquee Love, this is actually a newer paper pad. I got this for Christmas as well. And there's still a lot of it left, but I haven't used it in a while. And let's see, yeah, that row one is probably going to go into December daily. And I do have a ton of scraps here as well. And I do really like the patterns in that, so I'll probably use that too. And by the way, I'm not going to scrap exclusively from all of these. I am going to use my newer product as well, but I'm going to focus more on these products. I'm going to try and use these up. But I am allowing myself to use my newer product. So this is a paper pad that I did give away some papers in my giveaway in the summer. And I also gave some to my sister, and I have some left. And I haven't used it yet. I do love all the strawberries. They're so cute. But I mean, I don't know where I would use so much strawberry paper. But I'm going to try and use some of these neutral pieces and maybe find something summery that I could use for strawberries. Probably something for summer. And then Prism Basic Gray. I have some scrap pieces left, and not too many. I have a couple of stickers that I want to try and use. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 stickers that are left on here that I'm going to try and use. And also some scrap pieces, which I might get rid of at the end. So we'll see. We'll see. Because the patterns that are left aren't my favorite. I do like that one. And this one's kind of cool, but I don't know where I would use it. I don't know. We will see. It's all speculation. And then I have my A4 folders, which you're probably all familiar with, that have 8.5 by 11 papers. And there's a lot of paper in here. This is something I'm probably going to purge as well, because these papers that came in this tiger paper pads, I had 10 sheets of. And I did already purge some things. But if I still have a lot left of some of these, I will probably purge again at the end of this process. And I'll probably do some reorganizing because it's it's starting to become a bit of a mess. So I have 2 of these. One of them is full. And the other is almost full, but it's less full. I mean, the pages aren't filled as much, and there's just a lot of scraps in here as well. So I'm going to try and use... Oh, there's also a lot of Christmas paper in here that I'm going to add into December daily. So, yeah, there's that. And then I showed you the strawberry paper pad specialty pack. Specialty packs of paper. I have 3 specialty packs. This is going to go into December daily, and I love this, and I see myself using it time and time again, so I probably won't purge this if I don't use it this time, but I will probably purge these because, I only have 1 sheet left, but I've used them so many times. Actually, this one I might try punching out and doing some sort of summary zoo thing. I don't know, we'll see. But I've used these quite a lot of times. I had 10 sheets of all of these, and I did give some away. But I've used them on multiple occasions, and I'm kind of bored of them, especially this one. So this one, I might use. This one, I probably won't. We'll see. And then the last thing is the Vintage Bliss Simple Stories paper pad, which is also included. There's not a ton left, actually. There's a lot, but not as much as I thought it was. And I showed you everything that I've pulled to get used up. And I know it seems like a lot, and my goal is not to use everything. If I do, that's awesome, but I highly doubt I will use everything because I'm only going to be scrapbooking with this stuff for a month. I do use this stuff throughout my normal pages, but in the course of this month, I'm going to be pulling from these a lot. And we'll see how many things I get used up. So if I make a dent in some of these fuller packs and use the smaller packs, I'll be really, really happy. Who knows? Maybe I'll make a dent in all of these, but I won't use up completely anything. Maybe I'll use up 10 things and not make a dent in some things. Who knows? I don't know. But I want to use some of these things up and cross them off the list, or at least like get them down a bit. And also, it will open up, give me some more space for stuff. Although, again, I do have plenty of space. Well, not plenty, but I have space for new product. Even though I won't be getting any until the summer. But I thought I would do this in January because, I don't know, I kind of feel like it. And also, CHA, so for you guys, CHA is in January, and you'll probably be getting a lot of new stuff. And it's also the start of a new year. So I thought I would kind of do an out with the old, in with the new kind of theme, even though I'm not going to be getting any new things. I will be playing with my new things from last summer at some point. So, I am playing with those, but I mean, those are still new to me. I haven't even touched some of those things. So, yeah, so I thought it would be a good time period for you guys as well, since because of CHA and because of the fact that it's a new year, and we're probably all going to be getting out of like the Christmas mood and finishing, maybe, perhaps, or at least stopping to work on our December dailies or December documented or Christmas, whatever, Hanukkah, I don't know, whatever you celebrate or whatever you're documenting. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit subscribe so you don't miss any of the videos in this series, and so you don't miss out on the progress and get inspired yourselves. I really hope you get inspired to use up some things as well. So yeah, also leave me anything you want to ask, anything you want to say or mention, or just, I don't know, anything you want to tell me. Please leave me a comment below. I love reading your comments, and I try to reply as soon as I can. I usually reply to all comments at some point. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.